If you are new here, I am Tirza, and in today's video, I will be explaining my 7-day Stairmaster challenge. This is Ivy, if you haven't met her yet, and she's being very needy in me while I'm making this video. The holiday season is upon us, and I wanted to challenge myself since I know that I would be indulging in the holiday treats, eating more sweets, eating more in general. I've been seeing a lot of challenge videos recently with the 1,000 jump ropes a day, the 12-3-30 on the treadmill, and so I decided to do the Stairmaster. Why out of all these challenges I decided to do the Stairmaster, I don't really know, because I absolutely hate the Stairmaster. The challenge consists of 7 days straight of the Stairmaster for 30 minutes at whatever speed level your heart desires. So I did something that was comfortable for me, that I know I could hold on to for the 30 minutes. I started on December 1st and ended on December 7th, something just to kickstart this last month of 2020. The longest amount of time I usually go on a Stairmaster for is maybe 10 minutes max. So 30 minutes seemed to me like a very, very long time. If you're like me, you think 7 days, only 30 minutes, it can't be that bad. And I thought the same. I was like, oh, you know, I've done a Stairmaster before. What's adding 20 minutes to the 10 minutes I normally do? What's adding 2 more cardio days into my routine? It can't be that bad, right? But let me tell you, you will be sweating. And if you are interested in doing this challenge or something like this, I suggest that you do a speed level that you are comfortable with, because that is what I did. I didn't go crazy, go boom, 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 but I didn't go slow as well. I try to find an equal medium for myself that I know that I can hold on to throughout the 30 minutes, but still challenging at the same time. So that may vary person to person if you do so choose to do something like this. So I'm gonna tell you from the beginning. First day, it was tough. It was really tough mentally and physically, because my body wasn't used to it, and mentally I was just like, oh my gosh, this 30 minutes feels like 2 hours long or even longer. My mind just couldn't focus on anything that I was listening to or watching. My mind was just straight on the clock, like, when is this over? And that time was going by so freaking slow. But as the week went on, it wasn't that bad, especially after day 3. I was like, oh, like my body started getting used to this added cardio that I have been adding into my workout, and I started to notice that. So once it came down to day 7, it was sort of like day 1, but not to that extent where I felt like I was dying. You can tell that my body was conditioned to that type of cardio now. I wasn't breathing as heavy. I wasn't leaning forward as much, and my body wasn't like, my leg muscles weren't into as much shock. But the time is what got me, because I knew, I was like, oh, I'm only 15 minutes away from being done with this challenge. I kept looking at the time to see when the 30 minutes was up, or where I'm at in my progress within the 30 minutes. And that took a toll on me mentally on day 7, because I just wanted it to end, and it wasn't ending. But once I was done and the whole week was over with, I was so happy, and actually I was honestly proud of myself, because it was a lot. It was a lot harder than I expected, especially on my legs, which I knew was a Stairmaster. It's going to work a lot on your legs, but I was sore. The sorest I have been in a very long time, so I knew that I pushed my body out of its limits, challenging it. Overall, I was happy that I completed it. I didn't miss a day, especially on the weekends, because on the weekends I don't want to do nothing to do with working out, especially doing cardio. Cardio is my least favorite thing to do. I hate it. I try to avoid it as much as I can, which is why I also wanted to do the challenge. In regards to other variables, my diet did not change. I still ate the same, which my diet consists of sort of watching what I eat throughout the week, and then weekends is whatever I want, I eat. So kind of intuitive eating. I try my best at it, but I'm not the greatest. I also did continue my regular workout routine, which consists of 3 to 4 days of weightlifting. So I just added the Stairmaster at the end of my workouts to fully complete this challenge and get my cardio in. I'm also doing this challenge during the holiday season, which was challenging for me because all of the sweets and good treats that are around this season. But that is also why I wanted to start this challenge on December 1st, because Thanksgiving had just ended and I was like, dang girl, we need to get together, especially before 2021, and this is the last month. So I guess the timing of the challenge was on my part. I'm mentioning these variables because they're important to know to see how my progress was or was not. What was challenging for me was to keep my mind off of the time. Day one was the hardest. I remember starting off with a podcast and I was like, oh, I can't concentrate. So then I switched to music, and then like music isn't doing it. So then I switched to YouTube video, and my mind just wasn't there. It was just with the time, and after each song I looked up at the time. In the middle of the YouTube video I looked up at the time. So I was really trying to keep my mind straight, which was a challenging part. This might just be me, but it was hard to get my butt up early on the weekends to do this challenge, because I knew if I waited till the afternoon or I'll just push it and do it at nighttime, it wasn't going to get done. So I had to get up early, which honestly isn't that early, but I got up early so I could get it done. And usually I don't really work out on the weekends, maybe here and there on a Sunday, but knowing also that I was doing cardio and not weightlifting made it hard for me to get up and be like, okay, I gotta do 30 minutes on the stairs. After day one of me scrambling to find something to get my mind off the time, it did get easier and it did get better. What I did majority of the week was either listen to podcasts or music. I even dabbled into some Christmas music at the very end. I can't do the full 30 minutes because my mind would go crazy again, but I did dabble in some Christmas music here and there because it is a holiday season, and it is my favorite time of the year. In the beginning, the stairs was challenging on my body, especially my lower body, which is what the Stairmaster mostly targets, and I was sore, like super duper sore, especially on day 2 and 3. But then after that it was okay, and as I was on the stairs and I felt the pain in my quads and my glutes and my calves, I'm like, it's only 30 minutes, you can do this. After the 30 minutes you could go home, shower, eat, and it'll be done for the next whole 24 hours, and then you get to do it again. But I knew it was just temporary, and that helped me get through the pain. I also highly recommend, if you do some sort of Stairmaster challenge, is to stretch. Stretch. It is so important, because after day one, on day one, I really didn't stretch after. Honestly, I didn't stretch at all. The only stretching I normally do is before I work out. So after I did Stairmaster on day 1, I didn't stretch. I just did my regular stuff, packed up, went home, did my regular routine for the rest of the day. But I definitely felt it on the morning of day 2, and I highly regret not stretching. after day 1. And so I learned from that and I started stretching throughout the rest of the week. But it is so important to stretch because your muscles aren't used to it and they're just gonna tighten up and you are going to feel the pain, girlfriend. Feel it everywhere, because I felt it everywhere. And what sucks is because you're so sore and you're challenging yourself, you have to do it all over again. So you're sore and you're on a Stairmaster. So highly recommend the stretching. Now, was this challenge effective? For me, I would say yes. Did I see a noticeable change? No, I didn't. Within like my body, just looking at myself in the mirror. No, I don't see a noticeable change, but then it's also only 7 days. I'm not gonna get all in just 7 days. That's just not possible. But day 1, I was huffing and puffing, and by the end of the 7 days, I noticed that I wasn't so out of breath anymore. So I can really tell that my conditioning improved. My legs weren't as heavy and sore. If I wanted to, I could probably talk to you better on day 7 than day 1. Day 1, try to have a conversation with me. No, it was not going to happen because I was so out of breath. But day 7, yeah, I might be able to talk a little bit. I did notice that difference and I'm happy with that difference. I have also noticed that I wasn't as sore throughout the week. My body was getting accustomed to that type of cardio. And let me tell you, I normally don't do cardio. I just started adding cardio 2 times out of the week, and it's nothing serious. It's not for 30 minutes long. So this was hard for me to do. I do regret not taking before and after pictures. I really wish I did that. I didn't think of it. Why? I don't know. I did take some before and after videos. Are the videos great? No, they're not. I'm gonna be honest, because my before video, my day 1 video, I kind of just took it and I was like, here, there, bye, done. And I regret that. So if you do this challenge or your own variation, I highly recommend you do take better before and afters, because now you can't really look back on anything to see if I improved anywhere in my stomach area or my legs or anything like that. Overall, I am happy that I did this challenge and stepped out of my comfort zone in the gym and did some cardio. I did work my butt off and I'm happy, and I would do something like this again. Would I suggest this challenge? Yeah, I would, in your own variation, whatever speed level you like, whatever time you like. The Stairmaster is a challenging piece of equipment. I am happy that it is over though. I don't have to do it for 7 days straight. I will add the Stairmaster here and there into my workout routine. Just remember, this is my personal experience. Yours might be different, but I just wanted to come on here and share this challenge with you guys, tell you about the projects that I did and did not have. But overall, I did get what I wanted out of this challenge, was me to put more cardio into my routine, not be so out of breath when I do cardio, and I achieved those 2 things. Aesthetically, I look the same, but I will say on the scale, I did go down in my fat percentage, so I was really happy about that. Maybe my progress could have been better if I watched what I ate more or did some other form of cardio instead of the Stairmaster. I don't really know, but I am happy with it. I'm content. I will now add more cardio into my routine, maybe some different cardio, which I am interested in, doing some other challenges. So if you have anything that you'd like to see, please comment down below what I should do next. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and click the subscribe button down below, and I'll see you guys next time.